You have arrived at this threshold, not by chance. Deep within the invisible architecture of your own body dwells a source of eternal youth that few ever recognize, much less master. What if the secret to maintaining your physical vigor, your mental clarity, and your personal magnetism did not depend on external potions or expensive treatments, but on an energy you generate daily, an energy as ancient as time itself? From the dawn of human wisdom, the ancient masters of the Tao and the alchemists of the most enlightened civilizations understood something that modern science is only beginning to perceive. Sexual energy is the most concentrated form of vital life force. It is not merely the biological impulse that creates physical life. It is the primordial elixir that, if preserved and transformed, revitalizes the body, strengthens the mind, and extends life itself. The Taoist sages called this jing, the sexual energy that flows from the lower abdomen. In its natural cycle, this energy has one biological mission: to leave the body and create another human being. But here lies the forgotten secret. If instead of allowing its constant release, you learn to elevate and recirculate this energy, the very same force that creates life externally can create life within. The Taoists taught that whoever achieves this internal alchemy constructs an immortal body, not literally, but as a rejuvenated organism, strengthened and freed from premature decay. Is it possible to reverse deterioration, preserve vitality, and live longer with fullness and vigor? According to these timeless teachings, the answer is unequivocally yes. Through simple yet profound practices, conscious breathing, testicular respiration, energetic massage, the recirculation of qi, and the activation of inner luminosities, any person can learn to conserve sexual essence, transform it, and return it to the energetic system. In this episode, we will unveil the mysteries that sustain this ancestral wisdom. You will explore how sexual energy transforms into vital force, how this process slows aging, strengthens immunity, and grants mental clarity. You will learn how to integrate these techniques into your daily life to cultivate longevity, vitality, and enduring youth. If you have ever wondered how certain individuals radiate magnetism, vigor, and serenity, even in advanced years, this knowledge holds the key. Prepare yourself. What you are about to learn is not merely a technique. It is a pathway of internal alchemy that can radically transform your life, your health, and your very relationship with time. The true fountain of youth does not flow externally. It awakens within through the mastery and transformation of the energy that circulates within your being. To understand this knowledge, we journey to ancient China, where Taoist masters observed nature with extraordinary precision and patience. They asked fundamental questions that shaped their philosophy. Why do certain trees live thousands of years, while other organisms perish quickly? Why do some animals maintain their vitality throughout life? Through meditation, observation, and experimentation, these sages reached a profound conclusion. Longevity's key was not diet or exercise alone, but conscious conservation of internal vital energy, jing qi, the fundamental essence sustaining all life. This essence resides primarily in the kidneys and expresses itself through sexual energy, each time released unconsciously through excessive activity, uncontrolled emotions, or inadequate habits. The reservoir of vitality diminishes and aging accelerates dramatically. Master Sun Simiao, a great physician of ancient China, taught, "The wise person stores their essence as the dragon stores its pearl. Whoever wastes their seed shortens their life." From this understanding emerged powerful practices like sexual energy cultivation and internal alchemy, teaching practitioners to refine jing into qi, vital energy, and subsequently into shen, spiritual energy. This sacred transmutation ascended the spinal column, nourishing the brain and revitalizing organs, energizing the entire energetic field. In India, Tantra and yoga taught similar principles of energetic alchemy. Yogis knew that sexual energy, called oshas, when conserved and sublimated through practice, feeds kundalini and opens pathways to illumination, vigorous health, and longevity. In both East and West, even European Hermeticism spoke of transmuting sulfur and mercury, masculine and feminine symbols. Sexual energy was universally recognized as the cornerstone of development. These teachings were closely guarded, transmitted only through lineages to mature disciples. The ancients understood that misuse could cause harm. In modernity, with sexuality trivialized and wisdom lost to obscure texts, this knowledge faded from understanding. Yet, in recent decades, enlightened masters like Mantak Chia rescued and modernized these teachings for contemporary seekers. Today, this ancient knowledge awaits you, ready to awaken your potential and restore the sacred balance between body, energy, and spirit. Imagine for a moment that your body is a living alchemical laboratory, a sacred temple where every cell, organ, and gland function as intricate pieces of an exquisitely designed energetic machine. Within this temple exists a fuel more potent than any other, your sexual energy. If you know how to refine it, it can nourish every vital system. If you waste it, it slowly drains your strength, withers your vitality, and accelerates aging. According to Taoist teachings, sexual energy, jing, is the body's most valuable raw material. This energy is generated in the kidneys and sexual glands, directly connected to hormone production, cellular regeneration, and overall vitality. From a modern perspective, this essence nourishes the endocrine system, responsible for hormonal secretion that regulates growth, metabolism, reproduction, and emotional well-being. Here lies the crucial key. The body expends enormous biochemical resources producing sexual fluids. When those fluids are released frequently without consciousness, the organism is forced to constantly replenish those resources, gradually exhausting the kidneys, adrenal glands, and vital organs. Symptoms may include chronic fatigue, muscle loss, aged skin, hair loss, and mental fog. But if instead of releasing this energy, you learn to recirculate it inward, something extraordinary occurs. This essence returns to nourish the brain, spinal cord, organs, and glands, strengthening the entire system. The Taoists expressed it thus: sexual essence transforms into qi. Qi transforms into shen, spirit. How is this process accomplished? Through a series of practices summarized in 3 fundamental stages. First, activate the sexual energy through conscious stimulation without reaching climax. Second, recirculate this energy upward through the spine, using the pubococcygeus muscle contraction, combined with deep breathing, guiding it mentally from the pelvic region up the spine to the crown. Third, store and transform this energy in the 3 treasures: the lower dantian for physical vitality, the heart for emotional balance, and the head for mental clarity. By redistributing sexual energy to these areas, you nourish organs, balance emotions, and expand consciousness. This process rejuvenates the body, increases longevity, strengthens immunity, enhances personal magnetism, and cultivates inner peace. You are recharging your internal battery of life force itself. Now that we understand the foundations of cultivating sexual energy and its transmutation, we must explore the nuances that distinguish superficial practice from true internal alchemy. The Taoist masters taught that power lies not only in technique, but in the quality of consciousness and sensitivity with which you practice. First, we must address a critical concept: the difference between accumulation and stagnation. Many practitioners, especially beginners, discover that when they retain sexual energy, they accumulate jing without distributing it correctly. This can generate uncomfortable symptoms: irritability, anxiety, insomnia, or tension in the pelvic zone. The Taoists warned that sexual energy is like water behind a dam. If you do not open the gate to allow it to flow through the rest of your system, internal pressure builds and the system collapses. Therefore, conscious daily recirculation is indispensable. Retention alone is insufficient. You must move and transform. Deep abdominal breathing, upward visualization, and energetic massage are the keys to preventing stagnation. Imagine with each breath and gentle contraction that you push this energy like a luminous river, ascending and nourishing every cell of your body. This constant flow maintains vitality without overwhelm. The second crucial nuance is the emotional quality during practice. If you cultivate sexual energy with anxiety, guilt, or obsessive fantasies, that vibration contaminates the essence, making the recirculated energy low quality. The masters insisted on practicing with a serene mind, measured breathing, and reverent attitude. Sexual energy is highly sensitive to emotional state. Your intention determines the frequency you elevate. Another vital point is balance between retention and release. The Tao teaches that excess of anything disrupts bodily equilibrium. This is not about never releasing sexual energy, but finding a healthy rhythm for you. A classical principle states, if after release you feel strengthened and serene, it is correct. If exhausted and depleted, it was excessive. Self-observation and honesty guide you best. Finally, strengthen your physical body alongside energetic practice. The Taoists integrated qigong, stretching, conscious walking, and proper nutrition to support refined energy flow. A strong, flexible body is the proper vessel for containing and directing subtle energy without depletion. Mastery integrates body, breath, mind, and daily life into unified practice. All wisdom, however profound, comes alive only when embodied in daily practice. The ancient masters knew that consistency is the key to lasting transformation. Beyond theory, you must integrate simple yet powerful actions that activate, distribute, and refine sexual energy, converting it into constant youth and vitality. Here I share 5 essential practices from Taoist alchemy, adapted for modern life, enabling you to experience energetic mastery benefits today. First, conscious abdominal breathing. Each morning, sit comfortably with spine erect. Place hands on your lower abdomen, 3 fingers below the navel. Inhale slowly through your nose, feeling your abdomen expand. Exhale gently through your mouth. Practice for 10 minutes. This activates the dantian, your vital energy reservoir, oxygenates sexual organs, and strengthens your nervous system. Second, gentle perineum contraction. Throughout the day, walking, sitting, or working, gently contract the pubococcygeus muscle as if stopping urination. Hold several seconds and release. Perform 10 to 20 repetitions. This strengthens your energetic body's lower closure, preventing energy leakage and stimulating sexual chi circulation up the spine. Third, the inner smile and organ massage. Once daily, recline relaxed and direct attention to your internal organs: heart, lungs, liver, spleen, kidneys. Smile internally to each, sending appreciation. Then gently massage your kidneys in your lower back with warm palms. This activates jing stored in your kidneys, strengthening your vital reserve. Fourth, energetic recirculation. Before sleep, perform recirculation. Gently contract the perineum. Inhale, visualizing energy ascending your spine to your crown. Exhale, feeling it descend down your front body to your abdomen. Repeat 9 to 36 times. This redistributes sexual energy throughout your system, preventing stagnation. Fifth, conscious moderation and personal rhythm. Listen to your body. This is not repression, but conscious balance. If you release sexual energy, do so without compulsion and with full presence. Observe how you feel and adjust frequency according to your needs. Remember, what accumulates without flowing becomes disease. What disperses without control becomes exhaustion. Virtue lies in balance. Integrating these 5 practices cultivates radiating vitality, serene mind, and rejuvenated body. You need only small conscious acts, repeated consistently, that profoundly transform your energetic field. Throughout this journey, we have explored knowledge that, though ancient, resonates with urgent clarity today. We have unearthed a secret belonging to no single era, because it is timeless. Sexual energy is the most powerful source of life, and whoever masters it consciously masters their youth, vitality, and destiny. In a modern world that overvalues the external, costly treatments, pharmaceuticals, surgeries, ephemeral stimuli, ancestral wisdom reminds us that true rejuvenation's source lies within, in how we cultivate, conserve, and refine our vital essence. The ancient sages did not seek to escape time, but to inhabit it with fullness, vigor, and lucidity, bringing their body and spirit to mastery levels that seemed unreachable to ordinary mortals. Today, that key rests in your hands. You have understood that sexual energy is not merely biological impulse, but the alchemical elixir nourishing every cell, expanding your mind, and awakening your spirit. You have learned that through simple yet profound practices, conscious breathing, energetic recirculation, organ massage, and intelligent moderation, you can transform daily acts into ceremonies of self-healing and self-expansion. But beyond techniques, the most vital understanding you carry is a new perception of yourself. You are more than a body aging. You are an energy alchemist, a potential master deciding daily whether to waste or cultivate, disperse or nourish, age prematurely, or rejuvenate from your being's depths. Remember always, youth is not a life stage, but an energetic field state. When your energy flows freely, when your vital essence is conserved and transformed, your body radiates health, your mind clarity, your spirit serenity. If this message resonates deeply, share this wisdom, expand this energy, and allow others to remember this map toward natural longevity and vitality. Subscribe to this channel, activate notifications, and like this video so together we explore teachings that, since immemorial times, have guided seekers of balance, mastery, and transcendent truth. Remain attentive to upcoming videos where we continue revealing esoteric techniques, ancestral teachings, and secrets strengthening body, awakening mind, and expanding soul. The internal alchemy path does not end here. Each day is a new distillation of vitality, consciousness, and personal power. Let the light of your refined energy illuminate every corner of your existence.